Welcome to the conversations of past lives, y'all. Hey, tribe. We're going to briefly talk about past lives today and how we can heal our pain from the past and past lives. And the past could be from 10 days ago, or 10 years, or 100 years. We forget sometimes that a lot of our pain comes from other lives. Yes, I believe in reincarnation and all that good stuff. And no, this is not our first time here for a lot of us, especially old souls. If you feel like an old soul, this definitely is not your first life here. And I just want to talk about this briefly because it can help us heal pain. And hey, thank you. And so when we don't heal pain, what do? We block our manifestations. We block what we want coming into our lives. And we block our self growth. And we all need self growth. We all need to go through chapter and chapter gracefully. So let's get to it. Past lives, y'all. Let me give some examples. Maybe you had a past life of being a nun and you vowed for celibacy. Maybe you come into this life really religious and you really don't believe a lot of the things that you are taught in your religion, but you keep it going because your mom, your dad taught you. And believe it or not, also, besides them teaching you, this could be generational. Their mom and dad could have taught them, their mom and dad, mom and dad, mom and dad, and so on. This can be from your past lives as well. This could have came from when you were a nun and you came into this life and you continue to vow for celibacy, vow to be a religious person. And it's not serving you anymore. It only served you in that life, but not in this life. Okay, so if you find yourself like religious or anything or believe in something and you're like, man, I'm just going with the flow. I'm just following the crowd. I really don't believe in it, but I'm just going off of what my mama taught me or somebody taught me, or it's just this belief inside of me and I'm just going with the flow, but I really don't believe it. It could be something from a past life. You have to sever that vow and just say, I sever these vows of religion because they no longer serve me. I respect it, but I just cannot go with it anymore. Another example could be like, let me see. If you are here in this life now and are still in poverty, paycheck to paycheck, and you can't just get out of it, no matter what you do, it could be in another life you were maybe an orphan or anything like that, where you had to be strong on your own, and you brought that strength here, and you're freaking strong. But you not only brought the strength, but you brought the limited poverty mindset. So in order to like bring that strength out, you have to release that poverty stricken mindset, because you still could, that little girl, that little orphan, or that little boy could still be sad and pain, and you have to release that pain from that little girl or little boy. Okay. Also, you could have been psychic. Now, we all are psychic in our own way, by the way. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. But you could have been like a well known psychic that predicted like certain events happening, and people persecuted you for it because they thought you were a bad witch or a bad psychic, and you were not. You just had powers. And so now you could be afraid to be in your power because you are still afraid to be persecuted for the powers that you have. And and you have to release that. You have to release thinking that you're going to be judged. And even if you are, so what? You have to be authentic. And you release that, persecution kind of mindset. You're going to be fine. Just continue to call to a higher being, and this time you're going to be fine. Be yourself. Don't be like dumbing yourself down for other people. If you have all those powers and you tap into it, continue to tap into it, okay? Also, let's talk about relationships. Maybe you have this certain power in relationships, repetition and patterns. And it could have came from this life, from your mom or daddy issues, because a lot of us have it and we have to heal it. But it also could have came from other lives. Let's just say in your relationships, you do a lot of self-sabotage. Even if you have a good one, you self-sabotage. But let's just say you finally found this good one and you love her or you love him, but you're still self-sabotaging. What if y'all had another life together, in another life, a past life? Okay. This isn't the only life that you have with this person. What if you messed up in another life and you continue to abuse them verbally, emotionally, physically, whatever? And the higher being said, I'm going to give this person another shot in this life. And you still don't know how to do it. This is from your past life, and you've gotten another chance to prove yourself, to be better. If you continue to find those same patterns in relationships, y'all, that's a moment. Like, this probably came from another life, and I need to heal it right now. And how you know if somebody's from another life is that, dang, I've been knowing you. I feel like I've been knowing you all my life. Or like, dang, I know I've seen you somewhere before. You just click. Or you just continue to clash with somebody, clash, clash, clash. That's probably from another life, and they're trying to teach you some strong lessons. And haters, a lot of times, are from other lives, and they're just trying to teach us lessons. That's why I'd be like, hey, hater, thank you for that lesson. I really appreciate it, but bye, because I can't have that negativity in my life. But thank you for that lesson. So, you know, a lot of times, going way back through meditation, talking to a higher being, talking to your angels about how to heal this pain from past lives, y'all, and from this life too. It's not just past lives, it's from these lives too. But it's so deep in our DNA from generation and generation, that it comes from other lives. And we carry things from our grandmas and grandpas and aunties and uncles that's still in our DNA. We do things because they did them. For example, like I'm a black girl. Like in slavery, black folks had to take the scraps. Sometimes I found myself in the past and other people putting leftover food in the refrigerator. I don't do it no more. And not because I know I was going to eat it. I knew I wasn't going to eat it, but because it's within my DNA to save leftover scraps because my ancestors did. And it's basically not even conscious. When you say things that come out of your mouth, be mindful. What just came out of my mouth? Why did I say that? Did it come from me or from my mom or my dad or maybe a past life? Be mindful what you say, your behaviors, and what you do, okay? To heal these patterns, to have a healthier life for yourself, the people you love, and for your mission, y'all. And let's continue to have these conversations. Tell me one thing you think you can heal from your past life or from this life. That's a behavior, something you say, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, do what you please. And let's continue, like I say, to have these conversations. All right, let's talk about it. Peace.